It is showtime. We were put to the swords of the blades. We played away. It was a silent moment for Sir Bobby Charlton. But boy, did we come away. Did we snatch a victory? We were not at the races. We were still slumbering. But still, 3 points is 3 points at the end of the day. How do I begin the mixed emotion feelings that I feel today? I feel sad because Sir Bobby Charlton, the passing. But at the end of the day, his spirit came down in the second half and said, "Not on my watch, boys. Not on my watch. Get it in." And who got it in? What a brilliant shot from Deigo Dalot. Oh my God, that shot. And what a substitution at the end of the day. I mean, I was screaming in the first half that this substitution needs to happen ASAP. I mean, I don't know what you guys are thinking, but we didn't have a midfield. Everyone was screaming for it. McSauce, and McSauce came in and, McSauce scored again, happy days. But then 3 minutes later, Michael Oliver, who, by the way, loves us, swiped right on Tinder again and gave another penalty. I mean, was it a penalty? According to my opinion, no, it wasn't. His hand was dangling in natural position. But still, it's Michael Oliver we're talking about, guys. And it's still that brown paper envelope bag from VR. Doesn't really matter because, hey, Ollie McBurney, whatever his name is, scored the goal. He buried it. And that's it. What really matters, guys, it is the 3 points. How we did it don't really matter. It's just that we got that 3 points. We got the win. And I am ecstatic. I'm happy. Really happy. And so should we be. Football is a game where, not always you have to sort of win, sorry, you have to win, but it's not how you play it. It's just play it. It's the scoreboard that matters at the end of the day. It wasn't pretty, but we got it. Anyway, I have people coming in the background. It's going to be a little bit of a call-in show as well, but Bella, take it away.
Welcome back to Mufc Realist TV. My name is Bella. I am a presenter and hostess of this channel. Thank you for tuning in. The show is about to begin. I want you to give this video a cheeky little like, and subscribe to our channel, if you have not done so yet. As you must agree that I am better looking than Mark Goldbridge, so what are you waiting for? Just do it, smash that like button now. Let's go Reds, buckle up, get ready to rumble.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Mandalay Bay, Las Vegas, let's get ready to rumble!
Jesus Christ, Mark, are you with me? You are actually on mute, my friend, but what the hell happened here? Am I alive? Pinch me. Did we actually win this game?
Bro, breathing a sigh of relief right now. Fuming right now. Is so upset with this team performance right now today. Like, I'm not even gonna blame Ten Hag because no matter how much you could tell a man to do X, Y, and Z, you can't walk in him shoes and make him do it. You understand?
I don't know. I saw Ten Hag screaming at the sidelines like in the second half. He was demanding, but the players were not there. They were not at the racist first half. And again, the midfield was a wrong midfield. I mean, yeah, fair enough. Scott McTomminay, yeah, cool. But they were cutting through our midfield. Like, there were 4 in the midfield. We were like 1 in the midfield almost. Like, there was Amrabat in the midfield. Bruno was way too up high. Bruno was very wasteful. McTomminay, I don't know. McTomminay does what McTominay's doing best, ball watching. And then at the end of the day, our defense was a little bit slow. It was like watching a snail's funeral, to be honest. Attenborough documentary. We didn't sort of progress the ball from the back. We didn't play from the back. We got stuck. And I was thinking to myself, Mark, this is Sheffield United. This is Sheffield. They're at the bottom of the league. We should go at them. I don't know. Maybe it was a little bit of a rustiness. Maybe it was a little bit of precautious. But the second half, Mark, was way much better. At least the substitutions when we got in more control in the midfield with Eriksson controlling the tempo, Garnacho, Rashford was taking off. I mean, I was calling it every time Garnacho comes in. I'm sorry. you know, it shows something, right? It's instantly changes the game, right? But why do you think he started Rashford? Was it because of the back of the international game? I mean, Rashford, two opportunities he could have scored. He passed, he didn't shoot. He came like, remember that goal where he almost had an open goal and he passed it instead? Like, Jesus Christ, you could have just put it buried in the left corner.
I could only
It's just like,
sigh. I could only sigh. And it's not just the moments where he could have scored, it are moments where you could telegraph that ball coming to you and you're not moving to the ball. Sometimes he's had to come to the ball, And I don't understand, right, why it is. I, as a football watcher, fan, me, watching as a fan on television, could see Rashford. If you take 2 steps to the ball, you beat the 2 players and you move on. You know what I mean? Come on, you need to do something. Like, I see him doing everything I wanted him to do today.
Yeah.
Against Italy. I'm utterly pissed off with Rashford tonight. I'm pissed off with Bruno as well, I think he was doing a lot of good things, but then he went crazy. I don't know what happened. Frustration.
Yo. Mark. I have a new nickname for Rashford. Irash.
Irash boy.
Irash.
Listen, and I don't know about any other content creators, Mick, but Rashford need to be called out. For one, this is my honest opinion. Apparently, he backing Jadon Sancho to sack Ten Hag. Because
they're mates.
His performances for Manchester United. Bro,
listen,
the man played 10 games.
Listen, it's not a secret. Those two are mates, basically. They still keep in touch 100%. This is affecting Rashford, according to my opinion. I don't know. I was hoping he was getting dropped today for simple reason because he hasn't been good enough. I mean, if you're performing well in the England team, I can understand why you keep him on because there was moments of brilliance where he could have scored, could have, should have. But there was, again, we played a low block, Mark. And, what do you do when you play a low block? Play it wide, right? We didn't even press them. We didn't do nothing, basically. If you start the Chuckle Brothers in the back, we're talking about Maguire and Johnny Evans. Of course, they were not bad. They're okay. But you don't have any tempo, Every time we're trying to play out from the back, it was slow motion. It was like watching David Attenborough, documentary. Snail's Funeral Part 2. You know what I mean? No midfield, basically. Amrabat did a great job just protecting them, bubble wrapping those two. I would say that Deigo Dalot did a fantastic game, at least in the second half. It was hard for me to pick who was the man of the match here, to be honest. Other than, I'll tell you who my man of the match is. Guess who?
Garnacho?
No. Sir Bobby Charlton.
To Bobby Charlton had to be the man of the match.
He was the man of the match today. He came in the second half and said, "Not on my watch, boys. I know I left the earth, but I'm not going to take this."
He just jumped into Dalot.
Same with Kathy Ferguson in the Fergie time hour. Last time, Kathy came down in the second half. Boys, I just passed away, but I'm not going to take this. Not on my watch. So big up to boys. 3 points is what matters. That means that we are climbing up the table. Kind of. It's a little bit of a breathing space. Where are we at the table, Mark, to be honest?
Tied for sixth or something like that.
For sixth. Yeah. Not bad return, isn't it? Tied for sixth.
No, we're in 8 with 15 points. 15 points. 8.
Yeah. We are on we're on 8 points. I mean, we're on 15 points. We are 5 points away from top 4. So at least we are in contact with top 4, right? Anything can happen. The season is long, Yeah,
Arsenal,
I mean, if you
drop points this weekend too, which is not bad. Yeah?
Look, you can't blame Onana. Poor guy has 7 combinations of centre backs pairings, and wingers and everything. So yeah, we just been unfortunate with these injuries, but part of me also thinks that this lineup was to sort of a little bit complacent lineup, nonchalant lineup to say we got to rest some players because we have a big game against Copenhagen. Maybe that was the point, right? Because then he brought in the sharp players in the second half, and these players are the ones that's probably going to start on, Tuesday. I don't know. But, in general, 3 points, mate. That's what we were saying in the build-up, right? 3 points.
Yeah. And look, Mark Davies is saying, "Hi, Mick. I thought United was so poor again tonight. Where was
They were.
Rashford tonight?
Yeah.
There was no style of play, Mark."
Yeah, I know. I know,
you
Mark.
Can't even
But no, it's
disagree with
football, Mark.
I
Big
like
up,
to-
Mark.
Can't disagree with him tonight.
I can't disagree. It's football. Like, sometimes you can winning those games when you're not playing good is also like football, right? It's about getting those 3 points, and how we play ain't matter at this point. Like, I take those 3 points and walk away and say, forget about it. Forget about it. 3 points. That's what matters. That's what we're fighting for.
3
Yeah, it
points.
wasn't pretty. It was shit. Honestly, first half, like that, I was going, what's going on here?
Mick.
Did you ever doubt we would get the victory, though?
No, I didn't doubt we would beat Sheffield for 1 minute. I just didn't want it to be left till late. And to be fair, I was honestly hoping we bagged like 4 or 5 goals today just to bless the fan base. Let the fan base feel good about themselves for once. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just feel like disappointment, really. Like, I'm glad we get the 3 points. It wasn't pretty. I didn't expect it to be. I said so. It might not be pretty, but we will win. We need to win. 3 points more important. But at the end of the day, we clearly, player for player, worlds apart from this team. We supposed to be this team was supposed to be buried in the first half.
Yeah,
in the last 10 minutes, I saw the first half. Right?
God, Manchester
we had
United.
so much chances.
Yeah, Manchester United. What are you doing to us? Every time we watch you play, every time it's like this. Not good for the mental health. Protect yourself at all costs.
Yeah,
but 3 points is 3 points more.
Yeah, 3 points is 3 points. Yeah, I just watching this referee, and I don't want to comment on him too much, but at the same time, like,
oh God, there was so many other instances where we're ignored for Manchester United in terms of VAR and penalties, and this Michael Oliver is doing my nuts. To be honest,
I think he have some kind of serious agenda against Manchester United. Everything, every little. Listen to me. You ever watch a referee waiting to blow his whistle? And to me, it's like he just like, I watch some tackles on Hoyland. I watch a man Hoyland running up to the ball, and I watch a man hand come and grab his collar like this.
Yeah.
And when he fell to the ground, the man hand still wrap up in his neck collar. So you telling me VAR not supposed to say, "Hey, this is clearly an error. This guy was tugged down." But the
talk to me about the VAR decision of the handballing rule, because that does my nuts in, to be honest. Like, his hand was dangling by his body. He was trying to pull it away. It's not that he stopped the ball deliberately like this, Mark. Look, this is a clear handball when you stop it like this.
Mm-hmm.
But like that, right?
No, well, I want Michael Oliver to come out and explain to fans, right? What is the difference between that handball and Romero doing this? Because here I telling you, Mick, I don't know what a handball is anymore. I don't know what a red card is anymore, and I don't know what a handball is anymore, because apparently only Manchester United players.
I don't know. I think I know somebody that knows what a hand on the ball is. I think he's a very good ball warmer, and I think he's from Norway.
I think
he's always late.
He's always late. Friend.
But let's bring him to the stage, Mr.
Big
Jarvis
up, everybody.
Parker. How you doing, my friend?
Ready to rumble. So, yeah, we won.
Introduction.
Are you happy with the game, boys?
Not at all, Jarvis.
But 3 points, I'm happy with. You?
I'm happy with the 3 points, though. Because at the end of the day, I hear some fans saying Newcastle rock up and hit them 8. And I will say 2 things to that. 1, they could score 20. They still get 3 points. Right? 2, Newcastle, let's be honest here, fellas. Newcastle is a team. They have been a team for longer than we have. This group of players have been a team. So obviously they will have a more gelled impact on the game when they go out and face other teams. They will win as a team and lose as a team. right? We don't have that yet. We're still looking for that. So I don't I'm not gonna say I'm happy with the game, happy with the 3 points, but take it away, Jarvis.
Jarvis, take it away.
Man of the moment.
Yeah. When I watch a game, I try to analyze it as good as I can on my knowledge, and I can analyze what's in front of me. The first half, I must say, we played Sunday League football. The ball was more in the air than on the ground. We played into Sheffield United's hand, and it was all about effort and duels and tackles and all of that. And the players weren't up for it. It has to do with Ten Hag's lineup and the mentality of the players. We're not ready when the game starts. But we got a lucky goal with McTomminay. It was a horrible pass from Bruno that hit McTomminay almost in his neck. But luckily he could control it and he managed to ding it away and scored. So we were up 1-0 against the game. But what happened?
There's always a bit but.
When we go up 1-0, what happened? It's about the mentality of the game. The mentality of the game. We start to think and we start to defend. We start to and we don't go good with the emotions of the game. And we get a handball from McTomminay. For me, it's a clear handball. It's nothing we can say against it because it's not Oliver's fault. It's McTominay's fault, and he reaches out for the ball because he moves his body when he puts his foot out. So it's a clear handball and a penalty. McBurney scored. Okay, it was a good penalty. Onana didn't have a chance. But in the second half, we did some changes. And we came up much better, a much better team. But it has always also to do with Sheffield United because McBurney, I think he got injured and had to go out because he was the vocal point for Sheffield United up front. He gave them a breather all the time when they just hoofed it up to him and he took down the ball so he could give them a breather. But when he was subbed, suddenly we could control the game much better. And Ten Hag obviously did some good subs. He subbed in Garnacho. Garnacho was amazing. Come on. We have been knowing this all the time. Eriksen come in and move Bruno in the 10. We all know that Bruno should play in the 10. That's the only position he can play. He played deeper in the first half and he was wasteful on the ball. We lost possession over and over and over again. And that's a big problem. But when Bruno plays in the 10, we don't lose possession in the same amount. Eriksen, he was better with passing the ball around. Him and Amrabat. Amrabat actually had a good game.
Yeah,
he had a really good game.
Yeah.
We
that
were
shot
starting
hit the crossbar. Oof.
Yeah. We had a lot of chances, but it was shots, long shots, but it was good shots, and we came in good positions because we were controlling the game. We were passing from one side to the other, and we were controlling. We weren't rushing the attacks. We were steadily going up until the 18-yard box of Sheffield United. I must say that the goal from Dalot, what a goal! It come from the right back to the left back, or the left back to the right back.
Wait. Mark,
and that says a lot of how we play.
Do you want to see a trick? Hang on.
Wow. Yeah.
Boom.
So at the end of the day, we won the game. I'm happy with the result because we won, but we played terrible yet again. But Ten Hag, what are you doing, man? You play Bruno in the wrong position over and over again and expect him to perform. You play Rashford when he obviously can't deal with the game at the moment. He needs to sit out for a couple of games.
Yeah, I had enough.
Down. Yeah, and McTomminay. Okay, McTomminay scored a goal, but he's not good enough. He lacks so much on the ball.
Listen, playing for England is like playing for Luton Town. Like no merits whatsoever. Playing for Southgate, right? He picks people that are not like in form whatsoever. They're just favorites, And who did we play? Italy was not in form either. Come on, man. We are talking about Premier League. They're the ones that paying, the club is paying them salaries for performing, guys, right? At the end of the day, he's got to look himself in the mirror to say, look, ain't gonna pick them against Copenhagen, No. What's the point of having a Højlund in there? Because Højlund, once he was getting balls in the 6-yard box, he was almost scoring. but we didn't put in enough crosses in. The only one that was putting some decent crosses in was actually Dalot, and I think also Antonio Dos Santos, putting in crosses. But Marcus Rashford didn't even put any crosses in there. I'm very skeptical because you can clearly see how offensive we are, playing on the front foot as soon as we do the substitutions. We have to control that midfield. We have to have width. We have to have Garnacho there. As soon as he comes on, he's a game changer. The whole team plays differently with him on the side. I know he's only young, 19, 20, whatever, but still, it's showing far more output than Rashford at the moment, right? Just because you're more senior on the paper doesn't mean that you're a better player at the moment, right?
Yeah.
Garnacho, he's a diamond. He's a diamond. And he's not even in the rough. He's a diamond. He's fantastic.
This is why I keep thinking to myself, for some strange reason, it has some clause in Rashford contract, something with the club. It don't sit right with me, sometimes. I could call Ten Hag out, and I'm not afraid to call Ten Hag out for making late substitutions and stuff like that, right? But we all know, and we must never forget that this club, and not only this club, other clubs have brand players, and these brand players have clauses. Managers just have to play them. There's only few managers like Pep and maybe Ancelotti might have the kind of, and even let me say maybe Jose Mourinho or maybe Zidane, they might have the kind of leeway to say, well, hey, I'm not doing that. Understand?
Yeah.
But let me be realistic here. So we could want Rashford to be dropped. What if the club tell him, hey, once Rashford fit, he have to start? You know what I mean? And nothing Ten Hag could do about that. It's just a clause. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, Rashford not performing anywhere near his England form of 2 days ago for United in 10 games, 12, 11 games. Come on, man. Come on. This is beyond blaming Ten Hag for now. This is beyond blaming the coach. This is beyond blaming other players around him. This is him. When we go and just say, listen, Rashford, here is the scene. You're not doing it right, bro. You need to take stock of what's going on around you. Sit down and observe, right? And when it click, we go see it in your training. And when you get your moments, we will see it there. And if we ain't seeing it there, January the window coming, PSG wanted year 21-22 season, and okay. 90 million, that's cold hard cash. We could do it right now. And I'm telling you, man, we getting 3-4 players for that 90 million that going to make our team 100% better. It's 9 years, bro. Come on, when as fans we go and stop hoping for him to come good. One season, and let's be real, at 11 games right now, who's to say that season wasn't total luck? Luck. I being honest. I being real honest right now, because what we going to say? Oh, we know Rashford might have a good season, and then the next season he's going to have he's going to struggle. Why are we paying him 375k then? Why fans was hyped for him to sign a new contract? Is this the same fans that was backing Ralph Ragnick 2 seasons ago? No, there's not the same fans.
Yeah. Guys, welcome back to the stream for every who tuning in right now. Manchester United won. No, actually, Sheffield won, Manchester United 2. It wasn't pretty, but we won. But big up to VR Room. Big up for everyone that's making into the stream. We want to shout you out as usual. How you feeling? Let us know how you feeling. A lot of people saying wanking football, sleeping pills again. Yeah, 100%. Jamie Wen is here. I can see Yale Malmin is also saying Sky's clueless. I don't know what you mean, but he's saying Evans better than Maguire. Sky will be Sky, I guess.
Yale, can I have a say on this? Because I gotta admit, I can only judge what's in front of me. But today, I believe that Maguire was one of the best players on the pitch. He was really good. And I know you guys gonna hate me, and the VAR room's gonna hate me, but
he's back.
I can only judge what's in front of me. And Maguire today, he did something different. He was on the front foot. He played with courage. And when he's mark his man, but he marks him as close as when the ball is passed against his player, he will break the ball in front of him. And he did that all the time. And good center backs do that. You can see like Lisandro Martinez does that all the time. And Maguire, he's always like backing up and playing it safe. But today he did the opposite. He was breaking in front of his man all the time. And that's really good. I saw something from Maguire today that I haven't seen in a long time. So for me, he was one of the best players. And you know, we got to give Maguire a chance when he plays good, and give praise when credit's due, or what's the saying in credit when credit's due. So and another thing, he was commanding on his back line. You saw in the 80th minutes when Sheffield United had a free kick, Maguire was pushing his back line up. He was yelling and pointing and waving with his arms, and everybody moved up. And that's what I like to see, the commanding center back. So today, Maguire was actually my man of the match.
Okay, who was your man of the match then? Okay, this boy. Yeah, I know. We cut him off. Somebody let him in. Okay, we let him speak. Okay, Maguire. Yeah, he didn't put a foot wrong. 100%. Maguire, McEvans. I call him McEvans now, for some reason. Are you agreeing with what he's saying there, Marky Mark?
Only reason I will slightly agree is because I tell him about our centre back partnership. I'll tell you all about that centre-back partnership.
Okay.
That's a dinosaur. That's a giant Jurassic Park.
I will pay attention. I get my glasses.
I really and truly think, right, that second half performance from Deigo Dalot was priceless. That goal bring us back from the brink. And if he can't get man of the match off of that performance today, there are no respect for Deigo Dalot. We don't deserve him. And that's what I have to say.
Okay.
Yeah, smash alike people, smash alike. Who's your man of the match? I reckon. I agree. I don't really agree with you were saying there. This guy that we just removed from the stage, Jarvis needs to get back on his medication. That's 100%. I agree.
Got my coffee right here.
No, I can't tell him get back on medication. Maguire didn't play well. Like guys, like let me not front. I don't give Maguire roses often, but he had to get it tonight. He did that.
We need therapy. Wait. We need therapy.
Hello there. I am Bella.
Bella, kick him off, okay? Listen, yeah, fair enough. Every time he got the ball, honest to God, my pulse started racing. I have this, a sports watch that can measure your pulse, and it was like almost popping up, because when we try to play from the back, this is where I'm nervous. Whenever he receives the ball, hot potato. Cool. He was okay. He was slow, but we had Dinosaur Park there in the back, like Jurassic Park. You know what I mean? It didn't really make sense because our old game was kind of thrown out of the, team sheet from the very first get-go. We couldn't play out from the back. I mean, we're playing Sheffield. We lined up a midfield with Scott McTomminay that was way forward. Like he was almost playing a forward. Bruno Fernandes was wasteful. Basically, it was only one midfielder there. And that midfielder, Amrabat, was protecting the centre backs. It wasn't until the second half, when Maguire started to play a little bit better because he had better players around him. That's the thing. Yeah. So, no, of course he didn't do anything wrong. I mean, of course he different. Yeah, I would give him a 6, to be honest. Nothing else.
Okay, should we do play ratings?
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Player ratings.
Just
Guys,
play ratings,
and then we do one at a time. So you make start with the goalkeeper and Mark to the right back and so on. So we don't take
what's
forever.
the VR room saying
Just
here?
before
We
anything,
forgot totally about. Are we here by ourselves, or should we call them out?
Remember,
Mark, we
right.
have people watching. We have to say hello. We forgot about them.
Well,
yeah.
Not Alien Tenno for getting it right now because his prediction was 2-1. If you all don't
He
remember.
was.
So
Yeah,
I
big
just
up
had to shout
Peter.
him out now and give him his
No,
flowers.
it wasn't 2-1.
Yes.
I know Peter's prediction. It was
Cheating.
5-0. 5-0.
That was Peter.
Anyway, Ivo Bosic is here as well. United 90, Bruno 2, Rashford 3 out of 10. Terrible, both of them tonight. Dog shit poop football. I can see that. Yeah, should we just go? In McDonald, I can see you here. Eva Bossis is here. Like people calling in from all the way from Australia as well. Milos Mitic, he says, today is the birthday of Nemanja Vidic. There you go. What a birthday to pass away. On Sir Bobby. Oh, his birthday on same as Bobby Charlton's passing. What a coincidence. Vida, happy birthday to you, mate. If you're watching, Dobroveče, Miloše, Dobroveče. Reggie is here. We can see who else is here. Mark Davies, RG is here. Ian McDonald. We were poor. What Ian McDonald, at the point when I want to see Anton on the left whipping crosses in with that left foot of his. Rasmus would prefer that too. 100%, man. 100%. So big up to all of you that's tuning in. Canning Fan TV as well. We will share the link later on. Rebel Bakir is here. 1 point. We do have a super chat. And there goes my say hello to everyone. You know who you are. We love you. And please forgive us. We do have a super chat, which I am not in control. I'm hands-free here. Somebody's playing.
Mark will do the controls. He's the control master.
Avram Glazer, get out of the stream. Please, if you hear me. Get out. Get out. Okay, who's the super chatter here?
Oh. Okay, Mark.
Glazer took yours. Glazer, he took the dividends. Guys, come on. Alien Tenor, Mick, yeah, you can give Bella some... Dude. Is your kids asleep? Toots. Peter, behave. Nice. I know you just installed...
with Bella. She's one of the team.
Yeah, she's one of the team. She played regular and he was on the bench. Yeah, but I think that he's saving regular for Copenhagen. That's what I think, you know. What else do we have? Maguire, man of the match, is saying my aunt is my uncle. Johnny! All right, let's go. Amrabat najbolji igrač večeras. Miloš Mitic thinks that Amrabat was the man of the match, to be honest. All right, let's do this. Yeah. I have my cat doing meow meows. I got to let him in the door. This is not the day. This is not the day.
Okay, go let in your cat, and Mark can start with the ratings, and you can take Onana first.
Okay, so I would give Onana a 5. I can't give him any higher, in my opinion, out of 10, because I think that the save he made for the penalty was a bit poor, and I think his overall game could have been better. But it was better than before, the games before. You know what I mean? Okay. So I feel like I could give him a 5. It may be a little bit critical of him today, but I think is a solid, a decent performance. I wouldn't say solid, you know.
Yeah, I can go and comment quick on Onana. He had a good saves, and I don't like his rebounds when he do saves. His rebounds go straightly in front of the goal. He should get him away from the goal. So I agree. He not his best game, but a solid performance. 5 is a bit hard. I will maybe give him.
Oh my God!
Rush Mano, you're absolutely legend, Rushy. Rushy just gifted 10 memberships, mate. You are a legend. Who became a member? I don't have visibility because I've been hijacked. I have hands-free, no chat GTP here, only good vibes FC. Jarvis, who became a member, can you see?
Give me a second. I will open because I can only see the members on my phone, so I will read them up.
Everyone,
Abdi Cody was gifted a membership. King Stash, Asid Mia, David Harrison was gifted a membership.
Ooh.
Ian Livesey was gifted a membership. Sam Lenton was gifted a membership. Sophie Smith, Nick Wolf,
Sophie Smith.
Lee McCormack was given a membership, and Dwayne Blackwood. Welcome to the MUFC Realist TV community, guys.
And don't forget to thank Rush Mano for his generous contribution, guys. Smash a like for Rush Mano. Big up to you, Rushy, for giving and caring about this community, my friend. Lisa Jensen, legend, Rush Mano, big up what Lisa Jensen, and everyone that just became a member as well. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't, please, because we are about to do the man of the match here. Let's vote together. All right, so should we start? The ratings, yeah. The ratings. So, guys, talk to me.
Well, I gave Onana a 5.
You gave Onana a 5. Okay, what's the VR room saying? And what are you saying?
I think 5 is a little bit harsh. I will give him a 6.
I'll give Onana a 6. He did some cool savings. Actually, he was, he didn't do anything wrong. That's what could have done on that penalty. He went on the right corner, correct corner, but that's cool. Like Alien Tenno, can Rush gift Bella some bouncers? I don't know, Jarvis. You're good with warming the balls and making a good cup of tea. Yeah, big up, Peter. Thank you. Okay, for me, a 6. VR room, what you saying? Oh, somebody else gifted to 20. Oh my god, 20. Rushman gifted another. Wow, woohoo! Jesus, another 10. Oh, right, another 10.
Rev Chanchin,
she's happy today. We won.
Was given a membership. Yvonne Okafor, AJ Clark, Shigon Matthias, James Dixon, Diablo, Rick Withit, Rinty, Sanjay Ramutar, and Bexy was given membership.
Oh, big up. Dixon is in the house. Big up, Dixon. Big up, James Dixon. Good to see you in the chat, mate. Well, okay. Let's hear from the VR room. What is your score on Onana then? Anyone?
Yeah, I see here. Yeah, Red J, he gives him a 6. RJ gives him a 6. We have Scotty at the wheel who scored a goal today. He gives Onana an 8. What a save. Onana and Riot, we gives Onana a 6. It looks like they agree with us, Mick, not Mark, who gives them a 5. So Mark,
then
you're
I guess we are giving Onana a 7 on average, right?
Yep. You're in the sim bin, mate. He's in the sim bin. Get out of here. All right, let's move on.
Lise Jensen gives a 7. Mark Davis gives a 6. Milos gives him a 6.5. Ian McDonald is 7. So Onana, I will say actually the VAR on average gives Onana a 7. So we all a little bit harsh when it comes to Onana.
Yeah.
I'll hold my hand up.
You hold it. Yeah, big up for all of you. Big up for voting. Let's move on next. Big 7 big saves at moments. Yeah, he was brilliant. He needed this for his confidence, though. I wanted to have him for having a clean sheet, but you got to blame it on the hero of the moment. Scott McTomminay scores the goal and then concedes 3 minutes later. This has been the recipe of Manchester United. You lose your head. Chelsea versus Arsenal result was good for us. 100% it was. 100%. And I called 2-2, people. Remember this. I said 2-2 Arsenal, didn't I? No, come on.
Did you?
Yes, I said a drop
2-2. I think that was me because everyone was like, Arsenal's going to smash them up. And I was like, no. I was like, they would probably win some penalties because Raheem Sterling is terrifying against Arsenal. But they won.
Listen, go back. Oi. Go back to our preview. I said 2-2. I did.
Okay.
All right, then.
I said Arsenal was going to win 100%. That was my prediction. So what do I know?
Yeah, all right. What do you know? True.
All right, guys. Let's move on to from the left. Let's start with Deigo Dalot at left back. And I would give Dalot an 8 because I think his second half performance was amazing. The goal was world class, and the first half performance was all right. So then I would -2 from that. So I'd give him an 8.
I put a little bit of a star on that one, and also agree with an 8 on Dalot.
Yeah, I think Dalot had a good game. He was a little bit shifted around, and I didn't feel that he was dominating the game, but he was good. So I will give him an 8 because we scored a goal. But without the goal, I would give him a 7. So decent performance, yes.
Yeah, we deserve better. With things Dalot was a number 4. Okay, fair enough. Ivo Bosic says 6. Dalot was a 4. That was a shocker. ITNT says Dalot is 6.5, but the goal, Jesus, that pushes up the boundary. Dalot is 7.5. So we are almost agreeing that, Sophie Nama, but we haven't got to that yet, mates. You are jumping the gun.
We start out there.
Save that till later. All right, so okay, and then we have to go to Victor Lindelof. He played out his position, but he did okay.
So what we giving Dalot as an average rating? 7.5,
8.
8. All right.
Lisa Jensen says 8.
Yeah, I give him an 8.
Yeah.
All right.
He scored the
So
winner, 100%. Amrabat.
let's move
I can
on.
read out the Dalot's stats from Statman Dave. He says 74 touches, 73 pass accuracy, 4 out of 5 ground duels won, 2 out of 3 aerial duels won, 2 crosses, 2 long balls, 2 out of 2 dribbles completed, 1 shot, and 1 goal. So that deserves an 8.
This is a no-brainer. Glazers, we give 0 out of 10, according to Jonathan Liljenberg.
Always.
100%. Lindelof, we're going on next. Madhouse is going 6.5, 7.
What's your prediction, Mick?
I would agree with Madhouse here. You know, he didn't have a bad game. He had a good game. He was played out of position, but at least he tried. So it's 6.5 for me as well.
Yeah, I give him a 6.
Yeah, I'd give him a
7
as well.
To be fair.
Yeah, he had it was
Yeah,
good.
I'd give him a 6 as well. So, you know, I think that's a solid 6 or 6.5 because most of the room has given him above 6.
No, I give him a 7 actually, to be honest. I mean,
he
was
could
good.
give him a 7, right? A 6.5, 7. All right. I think that's pretty much
I see a lot of Nicholas
the room
is
is
saying
giving him some high scores.
Yeah. Kev McGee says Lindelof 6 here. Ian McDonald is saying 6. 5.5. Yeah. It's a little bit of a split.
I would say when it comes to Lindelof, he's good defensively, but he doesn't contribute a lot when it's going forward. You could see it when he had the assist. Garnacho had the ball. They were both coming up on the left flank, and Lindelof he's not sure where to go and drag the man with him. He just stood there right beside Garnacho, and Garnacho had to start to try dribble 2 guys. So that's the problem. He's no left back, especially when it's come to going forward. But, you know, he's not a left back, so we should just judge him on what he did today, and he was solid.
All right, so now we move on to Johnny Evans, guys. And Mick, what are you saying for Johnny Evans?
Johnny, it's a red. I think it was good.
Average 6. What did we give? Can we just? I'm just writing it out. What did we give Onana? 7.
7.
7.
Yeah. Then we gave Dalot 8. Then we gave
Victor
Lindelof
6.5 or 7. 7.
We gave him a 6. The VAR room gave him a 7. So yeah,
That's
7 on Lindelof.
We don't do halves here anymore.
Okay, so 7 on Lindelof, and I would give Johnny Evans a strong 6 because I think he was a solid performance until he came off. You know what I mean? Like he's not the Johnny Evans of old, but he was the Johnny Evans of experience, and he did well today.
Yeah, I see the VAR room gives Johnny Evans 5 and 6. So
6. Park the bus and 6.
Give an average 6.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then we're moving next. Where we're going up now?
Harry Maguire.
Harry Maguire.
Harry Maguire. Your man of the match, was it, Jarvis?
Yeah. I think Maguire had a man of the match performance. I think it was really good. He was breaking in front of his his attacker. He broke the line. He had long passes. He was offensive. He was commanding his back line. So for me, I give Maguire an 8.
Okay, he didn't put a foot wrong. I give Maguire 7.
I'm agreeing with Mick and ITN here. I would give Maguire a 7 today because it was very solid. And I didn't think he put a foot wrong.
Yes.
Yeah.
7 and you give Lindelof a 7 and you give Maguire a 7? What?
Yeah, the way you call it good.
Lindelof played a good game and had an assist.
Read the room.
Maguire played a good game. Like, for all fairness, Jarvis, what he did today is what he should have been doing all along. Right?
Yeah, we should judge him on this game, not what happened in the past. This game only. We judge him for what we see in front of us.
Well, as I was going to finish and say, I would congratulate him in this game because he was consistent for 90 minutes with his play. Mm-hmm. So, you know, I would give him a 7. I know you're giving him an 8, but I feel like if I had to give anybody an 8, it could only be Dalot. You know what I mean? So I can't really give him an 8. I will give him a 7.
Okay, what is the room saying? Read the room. Read the VAR room. Alien Tenor says Maguire 7. I'm saying 7. You saying 7. Lucky Singh is protecting Jarvis for some reason. Have you checked your bank account lately, Jarvis? Have you received a deposit?
Lucky, I will send you money afterwards. Just send me your bank account.
7 for Mark. God, crikey. Okay, positive vibes here. No, he didn't do anything wrong, but he wasn't He wasn't the man of the match. Dalot was awful, according to some people. So what is the anonymous vote? Do we 7? Yes. 7.
Yes. We'll have to,
there's more 7s. Oh, there's Lisa Jensen with the Maguire 8.
Jensen coming in with the 8.
Oh, Nicholas, are you trolling us now? Now we have a tie.
Oh man.
So we have to put him on 7.5. We don't do halves. Harry 8, lol. Okay. Okay, we overruled 8. Jarvis win.
Jarvis wins.
No, he played well, 100%. Yes. We give you that, Jarvis. How happy are you now from a scale of 9 to 10? No.
All right, guys. So let's move on to Sofia and Amrabat, guys. And what are we doing for Sofia and Amrabat? Jarvis, you take it away since you're the man of the moment.
Yeah, Amrabat, his stats for the game is 84% pass accuracy, 79 touches, 53 out of 63 pass completed, 9 out of 9 duels won. He won all the duels, 6 out of 6 ground duels, 5 out of 5 tackles, 4 out of 4 long balls, 3 out of 3 aerial duels. So he was basically extremely good defensively. He held the team together by playing. So for me, I give him actually an 8.
But he's been smoking this guy today.
I don't know, but he giving out 8 real excitedly. Look, Lisa Jensen agrees with him.
You
like,
gotta
I don't know. I feel like somehow I feel like this is Jarvis.
No, I agree with Amrabat. He was one of the man of the matches, 100%. I mean, if you look at it, yeah, from a perspective, I thought you said McTomminay, but I was just kind of dozing off. So now, if it's Amrabat we're talking about, I 100% I agree. He was very instrumental. Like he was the one that
room is in complete agreement with
I give him like 8 as well. Like, you know.
7s.
Yeah,
I would give him an 8. I can't see I think the second half performance of a lot of players was much better. And with those stats, they can't really. If I was giving him a 7, I still have to add 1 with Sass.
His stats of the game was amazing. 9 out of 9 duels, 6 out of 6 won, 5 out of 5 tackles. You know,
he was mustard.
Yeah.
He was good. I mean, considering he held that midfield by himself. You know, you had McTomminay on a free-ranging role, like, you know, free-ranging chicken. Then Maguire, you know, and then you had, like, you know, Bruno Fernandes out of possession. Yeah, no, fair enough. Like, you know, he had almost a goal. Like, you know, that shot that hit the crossbar was a sweet. You hear the clang, like, doosh. It's like, damn, I could have gone in. Beautiful. So we put him on what? 8, yeah?
8. Solid 8.
What if that ball had gone into the cross?
What if, right?
That Amrabat, you know, the ball was like flying straight in George best. No, in
we could have do with a nice wind at that moment blowing east. You know.
Yeah, but it was like in Bobby Charlton's memory that shot was the Bobby Charlton kind of shot with the straight wrist. The ball was just flying straight forward. That goal would have been.
It should have scored.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
No, dude.
So
I agree.
So we give Sofia and Amrabat an 8, and now it's up next, Scotty McTominay. And I'll start with Scotty McTominay. I'm giving Scotty McTominay a 6. I have to give him some punishment for conceding the goal after he scored a goal. So I'm giving Scotty McTominay a 6. Take it away, Mick.
6. Yeah.
Yeah. For me, even lower, but he scored a goal, so 6.
Yeah, the goal he scored did well. I saw it in the replay, so that's why I will say, you know, to score that goal in that moment, I had to give him a 6. The handball was really the only terrible thing he did, in my opinion. Really terrible. Like, you know, we know Scotty will hop around a little bit on the ball. You know, he must do that once or twice in the game. So, you know, considering all events, the VR rooms, a lot of them saying 5, 5.5, 4.5, even some saying so. Maybe I might get overruled and Scotty might end up having to
I just posted a poll here because we have 3 players on 8, and these players are now contenders of the man of the match. which is Maguire, Dalot, and Maguire.
Same old McAverage goes missing all the time. It's true, Rashmano.
So 5 for Farmer. 5
I
for
told you,
McAverage.
the only way you can start him is off the bench. That's it. You never start McTomminay. And once you start, he's like a cockroach, like, like a pest control. You can never get him off the field. I don't want to leave. But I'm proud that he took off. He took him off. He took off Rashford as well. So, yeah, you can do that.
Okay, so now we're going to start with the forward line. With the forwards, because it's 4 forwards we have, and we'll start with Bruno, right? So I would give Bruno a 5. I did not like his first half performance at all. I am not going to sugarcoat anything with his first half performance. He did contribute a lot when he got back into the 10, and maybe last 10 minutes of the first half, but I really can't sugarcoat it, so I'll give Bruno a 5.
Okay. Mick?
I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. Hard. He tried, but he's been not in his best performance. Yeah, I give him a 5. Average for me.
He did. Bruno does what Bruno does. Something is extremely horrible and something is extremely good, and it's so frustrating to watch. And
I love Bruno, by the way, but if you play him in the right position, that's it.
Yeah, but especially the first half, he was so wasteful on the ball all the time. He lost possession trying the Hollywood pass, and it's so frustrating to see Bruno when he tries and tries and tries, but he doesn't understand. It's time to quit now. Time to take down the ball and pass to the next guy. Don't try the Hollywood pass, but he doesn't stop. He always try the Hollywood pass and lose possession. So it's so frustrating to watch. But second half he was okay. I would say he had a really, not really good, but a good second half. So he played himself up. So I would give him a 6.
All right. So
okay, via room, I can see 5.5, 4.4.
Yeah.
Schmidt is just saying 6. What else do we have here? Like, Compost Murphy gives the ball away so often. At least we have to pay more players like that. Weckhurst tried 2. He was a 3 average low. What Shiva Bosic is saying there. Bruno 6 just did okay. I think he picked himself up big time in the second half though. But that's where we did the right substitution. Jamie Wynn, what you saying? Sometimes we may be good, sometimes maybe shit. Sometimes maybe good. Yeah.
Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
Shit. Yeah, there's no puppy power hour today. He's gone missing. Right, we miss him as well.
All right, so are we giving Bruno a 5 or a 6?
Yeah, United.
They don't give him a lot. 4.5. 5.
So I would say a 5 would be the best average, right? Okay, so let's move on now, and I'm gonna start from Anthony because I want to get to Rashford last because I want to talk about him. So let's do Anthony. Mick, what are your thoughts on Anthony today?
6. I mean, he tried. That's the thing. I mean, what are you supposed to do, right? He was at least putting some decent crosses in. He had some shots. Yeah, he tried until he got. He's not really match ready yet. He looked like he was limping out because he got some nasty tackle there, right? 6 for me. Anthony 7. Lisa Jensen. Some people are really harsh here, considering he hasn't played for a while and he's just come out from these allegations galore. And 5. Cool.
What about you, Jarvis?
I think Anthony was average. He's good. Sometimes he wins the ball. He's aggressive, but sometimes he's wasteful. He had a couple of good passes when he cut in and curled the ball to the far post. So I wouldn't say it was a bad performance, but average. So I give him a 6.
I agree with you guys. I think he's not match fit, so I agree with Lucky Singh here, and I'm gonna still give him a 6 because I think, considering attacking and defensive work, he was decent, solid. I would say in a sense. he didn't do anything extra where we should be expecting to see from him. So I can't really rate him any higher. So, but I can't say I'll give him a 5 because if I give him a 5, then, the rating's coming up, and the last one will have to be super low. So you know what I mean. So I think I'll give Anthony a 6. I'm not sure if you might agree with me too much. A lot of 5s I was seeing. So so they think he was average, but I'll give him the +1 for winning that ball in the end and giving it, and Rashford throwing it away.
Okay. Okay, next. What do we have via room saying?
Ivan Bosic say, I want 85 million winger who can attack. Lol. Very good comment.
All right then. Cool.
Yeah. So what did we give him, a 5 or 6?
I would vote for a 6, but if you guys say a 5, then the VR room would have to decide. So guys, let's give a final rating for Anthony. Just drop it out in the chat really quickly so we can move on to our number 11.
Yeah, that would be funny. Or I think number 9.
Well, he's getting number 11, right?
Okay, vote
5,
United
6,
90.
5.
Final vote 5. So we give him a 5.
Right, so we give him a 5. So Højlund, guys. Whatever. I didn't see too much of the first half, so I can't really comment on Højlund. I only see some bits in the second half. I saw he had some opportunities in the last 10 minutes. I would give him a 6 because his hold-up play is consistently good.
Yeah, no,
he makes runs, and I see. Well, he could have. I feel like he could have scored 2 or 3 goals, so I can't really give him anything higher than that, in my opinion.
Højlund.
Yeah.
I think Højlund wasn't given much service, and he could have buried it. I just feel that we need to start playing more towards his strength. I think he didn't have a 5. I think he was a 6 there. Like he huffed and puffed, and he held up the ball quite well. 6 for me, mate. 6 for me.
Yeah. Actually, I think Højlund is one of the bright lights in the first half. He works hard. He do everything on his own. He doesn't get any service, as Rashmano is pointing out. He was unlucky. Hardly got any service. He worked hard. It's a hard one, I don't want to slate him because he didn't get anything to do, and in front of goal he always managed to rip himself off and the defender and get a shot on the goal, even though we didn't score. So, but
what?
He doesn't
I would just rip off the band-aid. Rasmus Højlund does not work with Rashford. No way. Yeah. He doesn't work. He can work if you play Anthony and Garnacho. That's it. Right. If you're playing wide wingers, putting the crosses in the box, it can work. But you cannot work with 2 people that are goal scorers and want to score a goal. Irash cannot play with Iras. You know what I mean? It's simple like that. Ras. Yeah.
It's true.
So
Ten Hag has to make up his mind.
Yeah, and let's be real, right? And I just go and say this out. I don't know how everybody else feel, but I go and be honest and say this, right? Players had to make up Ten Hag mind for him, right? That's what Ronaldo did to Sir Alex Ferguson. That's what Wayne really used to do. That's what Van Persie did. So when players start making the manager mind up for him, for now, I will acquiesce and give upgrade Højlund to a 7 because, at the end of the day, he's a consistently decent performer, and his average game, let's say, should be a 7. Yeah. Whether he score or not, because he's getting enough chances and he's doing the work. So if guys the VR room want to agree with that, then I will be giving Rasmus Højlund a 7.
That's it. That's on the money.
On the money.
Yeah.
Right. So let's move on to the kingpin, starboy, brand player of our club, Marcus Rashford. And I'll start by saying and quoting from him, I feel like I could kick on. You know, it's been a great feeling to score this goal, and I feel like I could kick on. Well, my dear friend, you did not kick on. You kicked out, didn't kick, and did other things, but I don't know what it is. And I am trying to figure out, because at the same time I'm getting this strange feeling that you are trying to sack our manager because you are unhappy with his decision on Jadon Sancho. And if anyone disagrees with that, prove me wrong. But I have seen more than 10 games for United this season, and I haven't seen one performance like what he performed for England on Tuesday or Wednesday, was it? So excuse me for being a little bit harsh and overly critical of the Mancunian-born academy player, but I'm tired of this. And this is season 9, so if everyone thinking like, you know, he's still a young fella, he's turning 27 years old, and he's not getting any younger. He's only getting older, and in my opinion, he has not improved. He's the same old inconsistent Rashford. And if Ten Hag doesn't realize this soon, he will be getting sacked because of his dependency on Rashford, his unwillingness to drop him. Garnacho is screaming out and showing all, and he deserves to start. I, for one, thought maybe he could be an impact player, but the more and more I see Garnacho playing, I believe he is the replacement, and it's about time we give him that chance.
Yes.
Yeah, no, true. I mean, it's well documented. They are good mates, and good mates always back each other. Ever since this incident happened, he's been dropping his head, moaning. Yeah, I don't know. I love him. I want him to succeed, but you know, I love the team more than a player. Like, you know, I'm deeply, almost madly in love with what I see with Garnacho, and I like Garnacho to start there at least. Like, you know, some people are saying sell Rashford, drop Rashford. Yeah, 100%. Like, you know, where's Stephanie Griffith? Yeah, she's been promoted by Bella. I don't know where Stephanie is today. We miss her, Stephanie. She's always here, but she can't be everywhere. She's on every stream moderating anyway, so maybe she's on another channel moderating. But Stephanie, if you're watching, we love you still. You know, Rafael Lemau, what people are saying here. Yeah, he's a good choice. Yeah, Nappy Rash too. Yeah.
So this is my rating. So Madhouse and I, you and I, we are in agreement tonight for Marcus
Okay, we
Rashford.
need to speed it up. So we've gone over everyone, right?
Yeah.
Except the substitutes.
We have to rate him. We have to rate Rashford.
Yeah,
0.
except the substitutes, where we have to rate Rashford. So this is my rating for him. I don't know about you guys. The room, on average, I see in 3s, I see in 4s.
3 max. 4 max.
4 max. So it's just for down to the two of y'all. Ivo Bosic agrees with me.
Gosh.
Mark Davies, well, he's even more critical than me. I like this guy.
Can I be the devil's advocate when it comes to Rashford? I think his performance was weak, but he doesn't have a overlapping left back around. When he plays with Luke Shaw, it's easier for him because overlapping left back, so he has more space, and it's easier for him to dribble 1 against 1 or 1 against 2, or because now he's 1 against 3. So maybe when Luke Shaw comes back, he will increase his performance and be better. But at the moment, his performance was really bad, and I will give him a 2.
Alrighty. So
I give him a 4, to be honest. He wasn't. I mean, he provided some. He showed a little bit of interest, a little bit of a bite. He wasn't that gash. 4 for me. I mean, anything below 5 is below average anyway.
well, this is the one person that was generous to him tonight.
Lisa is drinking some serious good wine tonight.
Right? All I want to
Fine
say
wine.
here. Oh, sorry. My bad.
Okay, so yeah.
I would
below
give
par.
let's average Rashford to a 4, because Mick and VR room, the average is 4, so I would give him a 4.
Let's speed this up. It's taking forever. It's
Garnacho,
like voting for. It's like voting for. It's like voting for European Song Contest, man. It's like voting for European Song Contest. Royaume-Uni, 2 points. You know, Germany, 1 point.
Macedonia, 2 points.
Right, so Garnacho 7. I give him a 7. That's my rating.
7,
for
100% 7.
There's nothing
Garnacho.
needs to be said. He was everything that we wanted him to be tonight. He just didn't get that goal.
7. He was in for short periods. I cannot give him more than a 7.
I think he was amazing on the short period he was on the pitch. I think he deserves an 8.
Okay. Mark Davis saying 7.5. Red G saying 7. I can see that. People are dropping off. People are falling asleep. Or they're getting on the piss with their wine here. Like, come on. Get your votes in there. Yeah. She's only drinking Coca-Cola, Lisa.
You know, I think the average will be a 7, guys, because, you know, everybody is like 7.
Viva Garnacho.
Yeah. Right?
7
so
for
let's
me
move
because
on
he was in. Yeah.
To
7,
another
that's
substitute, Christian Eriksen. And I would also give Christian Eriksen a 7. I think he came on and he dominated our midfield. He ran that show. And our team was all the better for it. Right?
I agree.
So,
Yep. I agree.
So 7.
7.
Right? And
Martial came in there as well.
Well, I'm just to get to Martial, and I think
he
he could have
on the
done
pitch?
better.
Eriksen 6. I agree.
I would give Martial a 5 because, you know, he did a job. I was not happy with some of his decisions with the ball, so I can't say I'm going to rate him higher than a 5. He could have done better. That's what I can say.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's all the players.
No, we have Rafael Varane also came on the pitch.
Oh yeah, I didn't hardly notice him. 5.
Hardly noticed
5
him.
minutes. Hard to rate him.
5-10 minutes. So you know, 5.
No rating.
No rating.
All right.
Okay, no rating.
That's
guys.
it. That's all of them.
That's all of them.
Okay, we
That's
gotta
the
rate
entire
one more
team.
player. We gotta rate one more player.
Ten Hag.
What should we do with a broken central? What should we do with a broken central? What should we do with a broken?
Jadon Sancho was playing on FIFA again. How about his rating? He did some mad shit on FIFA Twitch, I think.
I don't know.
0.
Sancho. He's apparently getting sold. Dortmund is next, so it's a step down in his career. Back to Germany.
But well, good for him, Brady. Because let me tell you something, right? I know some people who know him personally, and I know some people who are talking out in spaces because they know him personally. And I would like to say to him, if he's watching, all of those people who are advising you, fire them all. Get yourself a shower, right? In Trinidad, we have a saying, right? If you have some bad vibes, you bathe with a blue soap. Take a shower with a blue soap outside in your backyard with the hose, right? And when you finish, go and apologize to Ten Hag and play the best 3 or 4 months of football of your career. Because here what's going on. In the reality of it, going to Dortmund, you could go to Dortmund and score 20 goals. But for the rest of your career, it will be a stain, an embarrassment that you was not unable to succeed in the Premier League for Manchester United. Because Manchester United is a bigger club.
Yeah. Ten Hag, we have to rate Ten Hag as well, and then we're kind of out of here, I guess.
Yeah,
Ten Hag.
6. Disappointed. He didn't bench Rashford. If he didn't bench Rashford, he should have benched Bruno. Other than that, I can't really be disappointed with the rest of the players who started. I expected those players to start for the most part. I didn't like.
We got a victory. We got a victory.
I still
6.5 for me.
6.5. I still gave him a 6 tonight.
6 tonight, yeah. 6.
Rashford was too much time. 64 minutes and nothing on offer. Like, in my opinion, like, okay, you get so many chances. I was so frustrated. I thought Rashford was not coming out on the field for the second half because I was so disappointed. I think for a star player, a leader, the most senior player fit in our squad, he's not. So people blaming Bruno, but Bruno is not the most senior player in the team. Luke Shaw is 10 seasons this season, right? Rashford is number 2, 9 seasons this season.
He made better subs. I can see Compass Murphy giving him a 7. 6 for Mark Davis. Ivo Bosic calling him the broad fraud 1. He doesn't like him always. We are too late. Milos Mitic, you say Martial 5. 6 for me was Ten Hag, says Scotty at the wheel. Lisa Jensen is very generous today. 6. I think majority is saying 6. There's some 5.5s. For me,
Sorry.
I'm not going to be harsh on him today. We got 3 points. That what matters.
Yep.
Big up. And I think the final man of the match voting should go to Sir Bobby Charlton. The spirit of Sir Bobby Charlton. I will give the man of the match to Sir Bobby. Your fight is over, Sir Bobby, but your memory will live here. We did a poll, guys. We did actually a poll, and we're closing off the poll right now. And let me see what happened. End poll. I will end the poll now. It's ended, and I will check out what the. Where did that poll go? I ended it.
Yeah, I have it here.
Hi, Stephanie Griffith.
Hey, she's back. Stephanie
is back. The queen of the chat is back. The vote, should I read out? It's
sure.
Man of the match with coming in last, Slabby Maguire. Why do you call him Slabby in the vote? The election is fixed, but he only got 16%, so Maguire was third man of the match. Second was Dalot, coming in with 33% of the votes. And man of the match from the VAR room was Sofian Amrabat.
All right, so the man of the match from the VAR room was Sofian Amrabat, but I still give it to Sir Bobby Charlton, guys. Can't help it. That's just who I am. Nostalgic. What he's done for this club. This was the final game when Spirit was coming down in the second half to say, not today, guys. You're not going to lose on the day I passed away. So big up. Rip Sir Bobby Charlton, guys. Beautiful. Thank you. That was painful to get over. But we have a positive thinking. We're going into Copenhagen on Tuesday, guys. Are you feeling confident? Are you feeling nervous? Because I don't think he lined up the best team here today. He's saving some legs. What do you think? Who do you think he's going to play on against Copenhagen? Will it be like Hannibal Mejbri in the midfield, a little bit more of a grit, a little bit dirty?
I think it's going to be Hannibal Mejbri, Eriksson, and Amrabat, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be the starting midfield. I think he's going to definitely drop Rashford for this game.
Yeah, he will.
Because I'll be honest, right? We don't really need him in this game on Tuesday, and he's just not doing it. And no matter how much he plays, he's just not doing it. And if we keep depending on that, it's just going to end how we, like the same way. This game was the same as the last game, same as the game before that. So, I think it's a good time to unleash some youth against Copenhagen. And you have Rashford and Bruno as backup to come on in the second half. Anthony looks like he came off injured, so Mount on the right wing.
All right, guys, it's been beautiful. Man of the match, according to my opinion, was Sir Bobby Charlton, although he didn't play. But your vote was on Sofian Amrabat, which I also agree. Sometimes you don't have to be visible to get the man of the match. It's just the performance, what you do on the pitch. And when you do think about it, he held that midfield by himself, basically, in the first half and second half, until he did get some support in terms of Eriksson as well. Mark Davis, hi guys, Rashford should be dropped on Tuesday. Mark, 100% Mark Davis, I agree. But we will definitely be back for Tuesday. We'll do a preview. We'll do the watch along. We'll do everything. This is so important. We need that win against Copenhagen. And I think you will see two brothers going at each other. We're talking about Højlund brothers. One plays for Copenhagen. The other one plays for Manchester United. Milos Mitic says Glazer out, Glazer out, Glazer out in Serbian. 100%. I'm exhausted, people. I don't know about you, but Manchester United, you're killing me. My mental health and check levels right now. Well, at least I'm happy. Okay, big up to Jarle Malmin as well. If you're still in hospital, we are thinking about you. I believe there won't be no pepperoni pizza for you, but when you get out, you will have a pepperoni pizza. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Rush Maino, for gifting 20 memberships today. You're absolutely legend. Guys, give us a like, give us a subscribe. There's about 100 of us watching right now, I think. Alien Tenno, thank you for your 2 super chats as well. Everyone that's been contributing and voting as well. Pat yourself on the back. We got 3 points on the board today, and that's what matters. United 80 saying Glazes out, Glazes out, Glazes out. That's what matters. Any final words from you guys, let us know before we close the shop.
Yeah. Lisa Jensen had a good comment here. We would love to see Garnacho, Højlund, and Pellistri against Copenhagen. Yeah, I would actually like to see that too, because then we can utilize and play the best for Højlund, so we can score back in Copenhagen against what do you call it? KFC? No, FCK.
KFC chicken. McSauce and KFC. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right then. Yeah, I agree. We will see. Anyway, it's been exhausting, people. Big up panel. Big up all of you. One love. We are glory, Manchester United. Any final words from you, Mark? You're taking a break tomorrow, man. You're not doing a 9 o'clock, do you?
No. Tomorrow is Sunday. I'm not going to talk about tomorrow because there's going to be a lot of team news coming out Sunday evening. So what I'm doing, I'm going to save all the news and present it on Monday morning. So guys, you could join me on Monday morning for the regular news corner at 9 a.m. And yeah, it was a win, 3 points. It was not pretty, glory, Manchester United. And I mean, it's not up to the standards that we know of this club and up to the Sir Bobby Charlton standards. And I can't say they really honored his memory today, but getting the 3 points. And I would hope that we do better and get a win against Copenhagen and then face Man City. If we could get a result, we're at home. We beat them there last season, and no one thought we would. People thought we were going to get more because we lost 6-3 away to City. I think an upset could be on the cards next weekend. It will not be pretty. It will not be pretty.
I think we will turn up the game.
With 3 points against City, we're in the top 4.
Oh, yeah.
Guys,
one step at a time, one match at a time.
One step at a time.
I think we will turn up for the City game for some reason. For some weird reason, we will just turn up. I don't know. But we take one game at a time. People, smash a like for the video. Thank you for tuning in. And please enjoy the rest of your evening. Jarvis, what do you want to say?
One more thing before we go. I'm heading over to United Real Therapy with Nuruddin and the guys. So if you want to join me, I posted the link in the chat and you can just press on it and watch this show.
Yeah, I joined there as well.
Yeah, we'll check it out.
Okay. Cool, guys. Please go over to the next channel, our neighbor channel, Mr. Nerd and Mr. Structure. The link is posted there. But for now, let's close the shop with the positivity. We can all sleep sound tonight and go in on Tuesday. See you then. We're not streaming tomorrow. It's Sunday. Thank you, Jarvis, for coming late, or at least for making an appearance. Nice and clean. You're looking slick, brother. And my beanie man, my brother from another mother with another beanie there, Mark N. He's also taking a day off. Until then, guys, take it easy, sleep tight, and Bella, take it away.
I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up by smashing that like button. Subscribe if you have not done so yet. If you want to take it to the next level, you can always show your appreciation to sponsor our channel by clicking below the video title where you will see the heart icon with the text saying, thanks. Or you could buy me a cheeky little coffee by scanning this barcode or visit this link to buy me a virtual coffee. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this content. Remember, glory, Man United. Glazers out. It is green and gold until we are announced and sold. That was all from me. I wish you a good day and a great match experience, and I shall see you in the next video. Goodbye.
Thank you so much for stopping by and watching Mufc Realist TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow us on the socials.